Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a fellow that I got the way everybody gets him. And that's by, of course, completing books in the library. This, of course, is the Keeper, and he comes equipped with open ruin slots. Isn't that nice indeed? So he's a legendary, he's magical, he's also in good legions. I don't know much about him. I'm guessing he's supporty, but again, I haven't had much contact with him. But we're going to find out all about him today. Yes, we are. So let's find a spot, and he's going to be hanging out nearby. At least for now. Okay, he's got his eye on you. And he's got big shoulder pads that make him look like an orc in Warcraft. Okay, well there he is now. He's just a little guy with a little hammer. This is Zhang. No, this is not Zhang. We'll find something good for him. This is the Keeper. He is a legendary. He is magic. He has a 50% chance of resisting status effects? Okay, does he resist positive ones as well as negative ones? That's interesting. Doesn't make any sense, but that's interesting. I don't know. Maybe they just worded it badly. I'm guessing it's just negative status effects. Okay, his strength isn't too terrific. I mean, it's kind of borderline. His life is a little bit above normal, but he's got a pretty good speed to him, too, so maybe he's supporty. I'm guessing that he's supporty, right? All right, let's take a look at his skills. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a hint there. Okay, papyrus holder. Folders for holding paper and such, right? And that's a low physical damage. And of course, monster's history, that is low magical damage. And then of course, that very eye-bound special skill, book stronger than sword. Deals very heavy magic damage to all enemies, makes enemies weak against magic and metal attacks. Alright, so it does a lot of damage and then makes... Okay, does he have metal attacks? I know he's going to have magic attacks, but... Okay, strategically, at the right time, that could be useful, but it's not game-changing or something like that. So, I mean, he is supporty, I'm guessing, because I am seeing weakness here. I think I have seen him doing weakness to magic, so maybe that's what he does. This monster has been known as the Keeper ever since the first masters put him in charge of all of their books. He lives to defend the library and all the precious wisdom held inside it. If anyone knows the history of Monster Legends, it's the Keeper. Okay, what was the first day it went online for iOS devices? No? Android? No? Facebook? You don't know anything about Monster Legends. No, you don't. No, you don't. All right, but you know what? He probably has skills, but we're going to have to feed them in order to get to them, right? But first off, he's a little bit too small to be in charge of a library, so we're going to have to feed him up here. Okay, but he's got an evolution. This is a good thing. It's kind of unique these days. And he's got a book with that eye on it, okay? And he can vanish and reappear. Very useful skill, very useful. So in terms of skills, let's see his skills, starting at level 7. Chapter 3. Deals heavy magic damage. Okay, that's interesting. 0 cooldown. That's a good chapter. I can't wait to read the final chapter. Alright, let's go on, because that was a good start. Alright, level 10. Okay, Rhodes Librarian. Deals moderate magic damage, makes enemy very weak against magic and metal attacks. Okay, why are they different turns? That's kind of strange. But that's a very interesting attack. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's continue. So far, he's got interesting things, right? Let's see what's happening at level 15. Are you talking? Deals moderate special damage, 50% chance of stunning. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, that's good. I didn't know he was going to do stunning. You have to silence those guys talking in the library, though. They can annoy everyone. Alright, let's get to level 20. Another skill. Your book. Deals massive special damage, requires cooldown. Okay, that's a special damage hit. I'm guessing there's something better than Chapter 3 coming up, so I'm going to put that one in. Let me see. You know, I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it there because there's no way we're going to keep that. Because it's a 50% stun. That seems to be his biggest single target hit. Of course, I don't know. If we have anything over massive, maybe we'll do insane. So I kind of like to have those in the second spot. So we'll just kind of leave that there. It's amazing that that would be the end of a chain, though, at level 20. But you never know sometimes, right? All right, let's get to 25 and his final form. Keep quiet. Deals moderate special damage, may stun. All right, so that's an actual stun. I'm guessing that we have something better than that one coming. I mean, don't I do that? I want to lose the damage there, you know? I guess it really depends on what else he has coming. I might as well put it there. Might as well for now. All right, and there he is, his final form, the Keeper. You better be quiet in his library, or boom on the head. All right, let's continue to level 30, because I want more skills. Ibla Founder, no idea. Deals heavy magic damage, makes enemy very weak against magic and metal attacks. All right, so that's obviously an upgrade of that one. All right, so why not continue that one? I was kind of hoping maybe for a group version of that, because I don't think he's going to be doing group stuns. I'm guessing he might do a group version of something like that. We'll see. All right, let's continue to level 35. Knowledge is power. Applies skill mirror to targets. Okay. I'm guessing that means, of course, his own team, right? That's tricky. I'll put it there for now. Just because I have the open spot. I mean, that's the kind of thing you're probably going to expect from him. He does have a better speed than he does power. So how are you going to keep a straight damage hit that doesn't do anything? You know, that's what I was thinking of. But I figured, yeah, I got an open spot. So why don't we just do that for now? And level 40. Alexandria Curse. And that is magic, right. Okay, so deals moderate magic damage to all enemies. Makes very weak against magic and metal attacks. All right, so that is what I was looking at right now. Is this one here? It's a group version of this. So I'm actually going to put it there because why not? All right, we don't need a single target version of that if we have the group one, right? I mean, it's 3 turns, and this one here lasts for 3 turns. This one lasts for 2 turns. All right, so, I mean, that'll work. That'll work. Let's go. We probably have at least one more new one. Let's see. 45. That one we just got rid of. That's the one we got rid of. That's a good question. I like the special damage hit, but I have one right here that stuns, you know? I'll think about it. Let's see what the last skill is, because I think there probably should be one more skill. It just feels like there should be, you know? Silence in my library. Deals heavy magic damage, may stun. Okay, so he's got like 2 different forms of stun. That one's a 3-round cooldown, though. It's not... Well, I mean... It's a magic hit, right? It's a big old magic hit. I mean, it's a second stun, but I mean, I have this one here, which is just a big old hit, a much bigger hit and special damage. Then I have this one, which is not as much damage. You know, I might as well swap that one. Skill mirror. I mean, that's situational because it's a skill mirror, but it can be very useful. This one can also be useful. You know, the thing about it is, though, I have to take this one because otherwise, if I use this, he won't be able to take advantage of it because he doesn't have any other magic attacks. You know, I might want to consider taking that other one back. All right, let's think about this. I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to swap in that one. Because, I mean, what good is making them weak to magic if he can't take advantage of that, right? I mean, it makes sense, right? And I do believe that is probably going to be it. I don't think he has anything else. No, that one, how much damage does that do? That one does more damage. I mean, I don't think the weakness is the deal. because he already has a group version of it. All right, I don't think so. I don't think keeping that one. All right, and let's get him to 60. Okay, and that one again. And I'm pretty sure that we've seen everything, but let's just take a quick look. Yeah, that's the one they keep hitting us with. That's the other stun. I mean, multiple stuns are not as useful, single target as useful as they used to be. What would I take out for another stun? All right, that one, you kind of have to keep that one. Although, as I said, how useful is it? It means the damage is going to go through, but it's going to reflect the ability, right? So, I mean, if someone tries to stun his party, it'll reflect back. Mind you, I do believe the stun gets through. It'll just reflect the skill back, which can be very useful. So, I mean, it's hard to take that one out because it's his unique skill. I mean, it's not unique among monsters, but for him, it's the one thing that is kind of unique, right? Well, except, of course, for the weaknesses, right? All right, we have this one. Do I want another skill or do I want this massive hit? That's a very good question because, like I said, his power isn't really terrific, right? All right, we have this one already, and this is a really good hit, but it is a stun. You know what? I think that maybe I might actually take this one because he's kind of supporty, and like I said, he doesn't really have a terrific power. So I think I'm probably better off taking this other stun. I really do. I mean, if he was some kind of a damage dealer or something like that and had a big power, then it would be different. But it seems like they want me to put speed on him, or at least support stuff, you know? All right, let's look here again. Yeah, that was the first one he got. That's a good place to start, though. Yeah, his magic attacks never really got as high. Although that one's pretty good, and it has a stun. All right, so this one here. Okay, why don't we leave this form, and we're going to go back. First, we'll take a look at his stats. Yeah, his strength is nothing really to write home about. Not really. Life's above normal. 10,000's about normal, so he's a little one. I guess it's the shoulder pads, right? And his speed isn't too bad. It's not like denial speed, but you can work with it, right? So you probably want him to go mostly for the skill mirror, I would guess. But then again, maybe he could also has a damage dealer on his team that has magical damage or metal damage, which means he can make them weak, which can end the fight really quick. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, not very good on the strength, okay, good on the life, really good on the speed. So, all right, now let's look at the skills. All right, let's start here. Okay, this is Knowledge is Power. Applies a skill mirror to targets. Obviously, the targets being his allies. It says it, multiple allies. So this is going to put a skill mirror on them, which means that skills that are used against them are going to get reflected back to the team. And it does last for 2 turns, which is pretty useful. So that's not too bad. All right, that's kind of his unique one. Not really. There is something else that's coming up. But that one there, I felt I had to take it, right? Okay, next one we got is Keep Quiet. Deals moderate special damage, may stun target. Okay, so this is a straight moderate damage stun. I took out a really big hit for this one, which was also special damage, because his power isn't very good, and it didn't do anything but damage. So I think having another stun is just a good idea. It is single target, but it is good. And when I say another stun, I mean that because then we have this one. Silence in My Library. Deals heavy magic damage, may stun target. By the name, you would think they would be in the same chain, but one of them is special damage and one of them is magical. So I don't know what's up with that. But this is, of course, a magical damage hit, heavy damage, and it will stun. So, you know, you don't have to use it on the same target, or you may wait until the immunity that the first stun, if you landed it, goes away. But anyway, a stun is always a good thing to have. And like I said, the big damage is kind of lost on him because he's not going to have a lot of power. You're not going to put damage on him. And then we have this one, Alexandria Curse. Deals moderate magic damage to all enemies, makes enemies very weak against magic and metal attacks. Okay, so the magical weakness lasts for 3 turns, the metal weakness lasts for 2 turns. What that means is they're going to take double damage if somebody hits them with magic and metal while the weakness is on. So if he's going just before a damage dealer who does one of those damages, the other team is going to get really hit hard. So that is very, very useful indeed. Again, it's all situational though. This is not a guy who you're going to put on your main defense team or main attack team. He's situational. So you find your time to put him in, maybe use him in war, right? Maybe use him in war. But I would probably suggest, again, you wouldn't put him on defense because you would want to actually run him yourself, right? So you'd want to make sure that if he does weakness on him, your next guy, who's maybe magic or metal himself, is going to take advantage of that. So not somebody you're going to put on defense, but somebody who could end up being very useful in certain situations. And that's kind of the way he is, I get the impression. Kind of like, in this situation, you might want to use him. Normally, probably not. Anyway, like I was saying, his strength is nothing to write home about. So if you were to put damage on him, you're building a sinkhole, really. I just don't see it. Because remember, the runes basically give you a percentage increase, and his isn't really very good to start with. So it seems they want you to put speed on him. His speed is nearly 100 points better than his strength. So yeah, you might actually just go full support with this guy. Maybe put one regular speed on him and then put maybe a support speed, maybe a support strength, support life, something like that. You might want to just put a regular speed on him just to make sure he goes before your damage dealer who's going to take advantage of the weaknesses. Other than that, you probably put support on him. Whatever kind of support you want, because that's what he is. He's support. A little bit of denial in there. He's got the 2 stuns that I kept, and he's also got the skill mirror, which is supporty, and then he's got the group hit, which gives the weaknesses, which is very supporty. I would call him support. That's basically what he is. Not a damage dealer. That's the reason I took the big hit off. It's just kind of a waste with that strength. So anyway, he's okay, but like I said, situational. And we're probably going to use him in a testing video, but we have a couple of other fellows to hatch first, including one big fellow I got today. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!